Good morning, everyone. This is Royce coming back at you with yet another Let's Try. And it is the final day of our Trader Joe's Let's Try. Maybe I'll try more Trader Joe's stuff in the future. I don't know when I'm going to get back to Des Moines. And when I do go back, I don't know what my situation there's going to be. Ah. Anyway, we saved something good for the last one, though. Thankfully, these are very... I was able to save these pretty well. We have Trader Joe's Everything But the Bagel Seasoned Smoked Salmon and Trader Joe's Pastrami Style Smoked Salmon. I'm a big fish guy. Smoked salmon is one of my, I'm not big on smoked stuff just because smoke is a very prominent flavor. If that makes any sense. Where's my scissors? Do I need scissors? Where's the tear? Oh, there's a peel thing here. Whew. Smells more like jerky than salmon. Ooh, salmon jerky. I should try that sometime. Here we have a sheath of it, and let's try it. Try to get a fillet, I guess. Come on, get up. Get up off of that thing. You bet up. Anyone ever see Robots? Robin Williams, Ewan McGregor. Honestly, all I'm smelling is the smoke. Not even smelling the everything season or the fish. That is very good. Mostly just because it's smoked fish. Like, again, can't even taste the everything seasoning, but this does have a tear line for some reason. Ooh, a unique smoke of apple, cherry, oak, and maple wood. Now let's see how this one smells. I'm not getting any smell off of it. That's weird. Let's try one of the little bitties off this guy. Ooh. The seasoning much stronger here, and it tastes phenomenal. More is the way to go with this. Now, obviously, the thing smoked salmon is most associated with is bagels and lox. However, I don't usually have bagels around. I'm not a big bagel eater. That sounds like a weirdly anti-Semitic thing that people would say. Like, they can't use the traditional anti-Semitic slurs, so they use, like, made-up ones like bagel eater. Anyway. That said, I do have something that is pretty Jewish. Rye bread that I have toasted and smeared with cream cheese. And so we're going to make a little smoked fish open-faced sandwich on each of these. After all, what is bagels and lox if not just a smoked fish sandwich? I wish I had some capers and pickled onions. Or what do you put on bagels and lox traditionally? I mean, I've never been to a Jewish deli. Apparently there is one in Des Moines that my grandma loved because they had really good matzo ball soup. So maybe I do have to go back to Des Moines just to, like, try an actual Jewish deli. Because I'm kind of in a I'm kind of in a we'll just say cul-de-sac area. Not a lot of variety here. I Y'all don't see the gas bill I have to pay. I had to cross the state lines for stuff like Chinese food. Well, not Chinese food per se, but Japanese food. Anyway, we'll get a little bit. We'll get some. We're gonna make our salmon sandwiches, our salmonich, our salmon, our salmonwiches. It's interesting to see the difference in cook too, because like the the everything bagel seasoning looks just a little more pale. It could just be because the crust on the pastrami salmon makes it look a little darker. Anyway, a little toast on the bottom. Toaster wasn't big enough to get the whole thing in, so I had to toast each side separately. Honestly, this is better than a bagel because, like, the rye and fennel contrast the smoke very well. The reason I knew I had to try this is because in Eat It or Eat It Trader Joe edition, they had an everything but the bagel on a bagel. As one of the dishes. So it was everything but the bagel seasoned salmon. Everything but the bagel seasoned yogurt dip. Everything but the bagel seasoned crackers, you know. All that on a bagel. And I saw this, and I'm like, oh, I should get that too to try. And it worked out arguably better than this does, because like this, like the everything bagel seasoning on salmon is a great concept, but it is a little bland. Somehow the fennel and rye is the most potent flavor here. Which it takes a lot to combat smoked salmon. My Grandpa George used to get whole smoked salmon from, like smaller salmon, but whole smoked salmon from Baker's, which is a grocery chain in Nebraska that was bought by Kroger about 10 or so years ago. Maybe 20 years ago. Because they were selling Kroger products when I was a kid. Anyway. So, what was I saying? So, like, when we would go visit him, we would go, or we would get smoked salmon from Baker's to bring him, because I don't really have smoked salmon up where he lived. I hope this isn't too unhealthy. Like, it's weird with fish. Like, because fish is supposed to be pretty lean. Let's actually see what the... Per serving, 80 grams or 80 calories. So I've had about 4 servings total. Well, maybe 2 servings because there's supposed to be only 2 servings per container. Well, 3 servings because I did have a piece of each first. I just serving size of 2 pieces. There's 160 for the... Or, well, no, so 80 per thing. 3 times 8 is 24, so 240 calories. Ugh. Wait, hold on. Serving size 2 slices, 8 calories, and per container is 160. Oh, because that's per... Yeah, my math is on point. I was just... Well, honestly, the cream cheese is probably worse. It was hard to spread that. Like, I broke a plastic knife doing it. I did have to use a real knife for it. I got. Also, moral of the story here, just eat smoked salmon. It's good. Warm up your cream cheese before using it, though. Anyway, that's going to be it for me today. Y'all get on the stress filler. I'm happy.